Hi everybody, welcome to today's workout. My name is Myra. All you need for today's workout is a band. You can have some weights if you want, just if you want to add a little bit of intensity to some of the exercises. We've got strength and cardio today. Body weight is going to be enough. You don't even have to have the band if you don't really want to. You can have light soup cans for your weights. You choose. We're going to go ahead and get started. And I'll explain to you what we're doing after we get going. So, grab your water, towel, anything you need, and we're gonna start with step burpees for our warm-up. We're gonna come down, step the feet back, step the feet up, and come up to stand. So just warming up through the whole body. Everybody hates burpees, these are not as bad. Come on up to stand. So you're squatting down, stepping back, stepping up, coming to stand. If this hurts your wrists, you can just come here and do squats. Okay, we've got 5 seconds. We're gonna move on. 3, 2, inchworms. Hinging at the hips, walking the hands out, and walking back. You can bend the knees as much as you want since we're just warming up. We're gonna do a 3-minute warm up. Then we're gonna move on to 5 different sets of 2 exercises each. 1 strength, 1 cardio. Strength is gonna be 30 seconds. Cardio is going to be 20. And we'll go through those 4 times each. Go ahead and stay out here on your last inchworm. We're gonna come into slow mountain climbers right here. So bringing the knees in one at a time. If you want, you can bring the knees up a little bit quicker. So again, just warming up, nice and easy. Get those shoulders over the wrists. Turn your elbows towards the back of the room. We're gonna do this for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, plant the feet, walk the hands back to finish that inchworm, come on up. We're just gonna squat in place. So we've got 90 seconds of warm up left to make a 3-minute warm up. If you want a little bit more, you can always pause, do some jumping jacks after we're done with the warm up, or you can restart the video and start from there. We've got 10 seconds. If you want, add a little heel lift right here. 3, 2, 1. We're just gonna march with knees up. Swing arms to warm up through the shoulders. Woo, 50 seconds to go. If you want a little bit more, nice and easy, knees up. You can also bring it here, do a little bounce. Any variation where we're bringing the knees up, just so we're warming up through the hip flexors. Remember, you can be right here. 5 seconds. We have lots of different options today, so pick your intensity level. 2, 1, bring it down. We're gonna step side to side, bring heel to glute, okay? If you want, you're just gonna jog, heels to the butt. After this, we're gonna have a 90-second break, and I'm gonna run through the first 2 exercises and all the variations along the way, so that you can pick where you want to be. 7 seconds. I have my music on low. Feel free to turn on your own music to drown me out, pump you up. Either way. Okay, bring it on down. We are going to start off with, if you are on a hard floor, you can grab a mat. If you don't have one, no big deal. Just gonna show you on my mat. So we have what's called bear. Okay, which is tabletop, tuck the toes, lift the knees. Here's bear. What we're gonna do is take 2 renegade rows here. That means elbows tuck into the sides. Step back to a plank, 2 rows. Step it in, row, row, step it back, row, row. If you want a little bit more, you're grabbing light hand weights. If you want a little bit less, just stay here on your knees. Row, row, okay? So that's your option for that. You can be on your knees. Also, if you want to amp it up a little bit more, you're gonna go from bear, you're gonna hop it to a plank, and then row, row, and then hop it, okay? That's your higher intensity. And then we have crossbody mountain climbers, which are like what we just did, but the knees are gonna go across the body, opposite knee to opposite elbow. If you want, especially if you have bad wrists, you're gonna stand to do those, okay? Knee to elbow. We're gonna start in 7 seconds. We're gonna come into that bear pose. I'm gonna start off without weights. 2, 1, tabletop to bear. Hop it back, row, row. Squeeze the elbow to your sides, step it in, row, row, hop it back, row, row. Keep the elbows squeezed at the sides and the shoulders down. Now let me show you your variations. We have 12 seconds left. So you can just be in tabletop, row, row, or you can step back. We've got 3 seconds straight into crossbody mountain climbers. 2, 1, go. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. You can slow this down, step, step. You can stand up, cross, cross. Exhale, need that a jump. Otherwise, you're on the floor. Crossbody in 3, 2, 1, 15-second break. So we did 50 seconds, 30 of strength, 20 of cardio. We're gonna rest for 15, do that 4 total times. So 1 time down, 3 to go. I'm gonna add the weights in this time. Feel free to do that for your Renegade Rows, and go. Hover the knees, row, row, step or hop the feet back, row, row. You can stay in tabletop, which means knees are down. You can step the feet back to a high plank. You don't have to hop them, especially if you have back pain. 10 seconds. Elbows tucked in close to the sides. 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop the weights if you have them. Crossbody mountain climbers. Here we go. 20 seconds. And 10. Working the abs and the obliques. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it down. Whew. All right, so like I said, we go through it 4 times. We have 5 total rounds of 2 exercises each. So this is our first round of 5, 4 sets in each round. 3, 2, 1. You can be right here in tabletop, rowing side to side with no weight. Okay, this is a great option. If you keep that elbow tucked and you squeeze at the top, like you're trying to wrap that elbow back behind you, that's gonna be enough. If you wanna try for a little bit more, you can hop back to that plank and try the same thing. Body weight only. If you have weights, add them in if you want. I have 5 pounds, feels like a million. 2, 1, drop the weights, crossbody mountain climbers right into it. This is our 3rd of 4 sets. We have 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it down. Woo. All right, 1 more. So we have that bear or tabletop row to step back plank row. So that's a Renegade row and a plank, but we're gonna try it bear first. Ready and go. Row, row, step or hop it back, row, row, step or hop it in. I'm ditching my weights here. I'm going body weight only because it's still taxing the back, the core, everything else without those weights. We have 7 seconds. And 1 more round of mountain climbers. Cross body in 2, 1, come to a plank and run it out. We only have 15 seconds left in this round and we're moving on. 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it down. Woo! All right, as mentioned, we have several exercises that are going to incorporate your band. So if you don't have a band, 0 big deal. Do everything that I'm doing without a band. So our first one is a squat to a calf raise. I'll show you what that looks like. This band is gonna go above your knees. And all this is gonna do is help to engage the glutes, which are kind of hard to get firing. The quads want to take the work, the low back, the hamstrings. Glutes take a little extra encouragement. This band is their encouragement. So I'll show you what this looks like. We have a squat to a calf raise. Squat, calf raise. You can ditch the squat. You can just come into a calf raise. you can add a weight or two weights. Come here and come overhead. If you want more shoulders and a little bit more intensity, adding that weight. Either way, we're gonna focus on calves in this one. Try and get the squat if you can. Things to look for here: when you come down, the knees are gonna wanna cave. Press them out into the band, okay? That's gonna engage the glutes. And when we come up, come to the tiptoes. That is our first one. Then we have jump switches, which look like this. Squat, middle, squat, middle, squat, okay? So those are going to be the cardio portion of it. And you can always just do air squats for your cardio, okay? Just try and get your heart rate up. You can also jog in place. Anything you want to do. Here we go. Squat to calf raise. Squat, calf raise. Sit your butt back and down, up and forward. You watch me from the side. Shins are vertical as I sink my butt back. Then I bring my hips up and under, tuck that butt under. Ugly butt squeeze is what they call it. You're in the privacy of your own home. Not a gym, so you don't have to worry about anyone looking at your butt squeeze. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, come on up, hop to the side, squat, center, other side, center, other side. We have 10 seconds. This one is going to burn out the legs. Last 5, 3, 2, 1, bring it up. 1 round down, woo, 3 to go. That is challenging. I am gonna add weights for my shoulders just to show you in the second round. So in 3 seconds, 2, 1, press the knees out, squat, calf raise, butt back and down, up and forward, back and down, up and forward. Tucking the tailbone at the top, pressing the hips forward, squeezing the glutes. 12 seconds. This is our strength. You can move slower. If you want a little more, you're moving quicker, drop the weights, squat, side. I'm doing this opposite. Sorry, squat in the middle, side twist. If you liked it better the first way, try the first way. Otherwise, squat in the middle, twist, squat, twist. 3 seconds, 2, 1, bring it down. If you want more squats, you're squatting to the side, jumping middle, squatting to the other side. Otherwise, you squat in the middle, turn, turn. Okay, 5 seconds, squat to calf raise. I'm gonna alternate these. 2, 1, here to here. Alternate as in no weights this round. We have 4 total rounds, so play around with it. See what you can do for each round. Weights in your heels when you come back and down. Toes when you come up and forward. Drive those knees out. 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat, twist, squat. 15 seconds. Remember, strength is 30, cardio is 20. 4 rounds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. 15-second break. I think I can do weights for the last one. We're gonna try it. Add in a little shoulder work here. 5 seconds. These can be cans of soup. 2, 1, or bottles of water. Down and up. You would be surprised how much it adds to hold on to something, even when it's light, because we have a lot of reps in this type of workout and it starts to get heavy. 13 seconds. Oop. Falling all over up here. Last 5, 4, 3, put your weights on if you have them. 2, 1, squat, twist, squat. Turning the hips, exhale, twist. 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it up. Woo! All right, 90 seconds. 30-second break. I should have led with that. All right, next we're gonna focus a little bit more on upper body for our strength portion. So we're gonna do a side raise. Hook the band on your elbows. You're gonna raise to the side and raise to the other side. That's your tension. If this feels awkward or if your band is too much intensity, grab those bottles of water that we talked about, cans of soup, anything that's equal in weight. You're just gonna hold them, or hands weights if you have them, and bring your elbows to the side. But if you're not using the band, you're gonna do both weights at the same time. Okay, elbows bent. If you want a little bit more, arms are straight. Otherwise, we're gonna start with that. Here, elbow tucked, raise to one side and the other. This is gonna give us constant tension, which works the muscles going up and down. Forces us to move slow and with control. And then for our cardio, we're gonna alternate sides. So every other time, we'll do every other side. First, we'll start by leaning to the left, diagonal, and we're gonna drive the right knee up, 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 up. This is good for the core. If you want a little bit more, we do this guy in kickboxing sometimes, you're adding a jump, okay? She says, take the shoulders, slam them, slam them. It works out a lot of aggression. I do kickboxing on Mondays to work out my weekend rage. Let's get started. 3 seconds, 2, 1, band to the elbows, lift one side, and then the other. Okay, if you need a little less, let that wrist come in a little bit. Otherwise, try and keep your hands straight ahead of you, the one that's grounded. As you move the other one to the side, otherwise, if you need less, you can take it with you a little bit across the body. We're working on bringing elbows to shoulder height, no higher. We don't want to strain the shoulders. 2 seconds. 1, hands up to the left, drive that right knee up. You can move slower. You can add that hop, slam, slam. I'm telling you, it sounds violent, but it works. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Remind me next time on this side. Terrible at remembering, I need a helper today. All right, wrists are hooked or else you're holding your weights. 5 more seconds. Shrug your shoulders up and then do the opposite of that. Keep them down and let's go, side to side. Think about your shoulder blades rooting into your upper back, okay? So the shoulder blades are secure in your upper back, maybe even moving down the spine a little. You'll feel your chest lift when you do that, and you'll feel the emphasis go to your shoulders, not up here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, hands are up to the right, drive that left leg up, up. You can add a hop. You can slow it down, okay? 12 seconds. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. We're halfway through basically the whole workout. Since there are 5 different sets and 4 rounds in each set, we are 2.5 rounds in here. No. 2 sets and 2 rounds in. Here we go, side to side, up and up. Remember, shoulder blades together and down the spine. Shoulders down away from the ears. 20 seconds. So kickboxing is a class that Jorgensen has. All of their classes are free. I'm just gonna shamelessly plug the Jorgensen Y right now. You can also get into any other Y with any Y membership. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hands up to the left. Bring that right knee up, up. So I take kickboxing. I teach yoga, power yoga. I taught free yoga classes, HIIT classes like this. I also teach a class called RIP, which uses high intensity light weights. 3, 2, 1, bring it down. A lot of options. They have free childcare. 10 seconds, that's what actually got me into the Y to begin with. But they are great, and I love it there. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, side to side. This, however, is very cool. Having your videos at home, being able to work out whenever you want. 20 seconds. If that is encouraging too, that means Unfortunately, there are fewer excuses, which is great. Bigger commitment, 10 seconds. Last, 5, 4, 3. We've got one more round of cardio. Bring your band or your hands up to the right. Left knee drive. You can add that hop. Slam, exhale as you crunch that knee up. 10 seconds. Last, 5, 4, 3, 90-second break, and 2, 1. Bring it down. All right, 2 more sets of exercises to go. We will need your band for both of the next 2, and I'll show you how that goes. So, we have a squat to a kickback, okay? Squat to a kickback looks like this. Squat, kick it back, and we're gonna stay on one side the whole time. If you don't wanna take a squat into it, you're just kicking back, just working the glute. What we're gonna do when we kick back is lean forward and only go as far as you can without that low back rounding. So if you're up here, don't. Pull your belly in, take that glute or that leg only as high as you can with that glute firing. You're gonna slightly turn your foot to the side as you come up and kick back. Okay? Stay on one side the whole time. Next round we'll squat and kick the other way. If you want more here, you're holding 1 or 2, it's probably awkward with 2, I'll just hold one weight, squat, kick it back, squat, kick it back, okay? That's our strength, our cardio or touchdowns. We'll drop the weights, hop the feet apart, touchdown, here, touch, here, touch. If you want a little less, you're stepping and touching, okay? If you don't want to touch the floor, you're just stepping side to side. We're gonna start in 5 seconds with a squat, kick back right, 2, 1, I'm gonna hold this weight, squat, kick back right. Remember, that right foot is gonna turn out slightly. You're gonna lead with the right heel. Only go as high as you can without that low back rounding. Tuck your chin, pull your belly in. 15 seconds. If you want, for the last 15, you can just burn it out. Sometimes if it feels too light, this is a good thing to do, burnouts. 3, 2, 1, drop it, touchdowns. You can be here for the next 15 seconds. Drive those knees out into the bands. You can be here. Okay, choose where you wanna be for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it up. We have a lot of squats today and all the days. So squats are what's going to engage the largest muscle group. That's why I like them. They really change the shape of your legs. 5 seconds, squat, kick back left. But if you want to focus on glutes, we'll pause that last 15. Here we go. And we'll just burn it up to grow the glutes a little bit more as opposed to the thighs. You can keep squatting and kicking back. You don't have to do the burnout with me. All right, we're down to 15 seconds. Just hold, pulse it up. Turn that left foot out. Lead with your heel. And reach back and feel that upper glute working. Low back is nice and firm, no rounding. 3, 2, 1. Touchdowns here and here. Drive the knees out. 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burning it up. Goodness sakes. 2 more rounds of this, and then we'll move to our final set of exercises. I'm not gonna hold a weight this time. Last 3, 2, squat and kick back right. Here we go. Squat, kick it back. Squat. Weight stays in your heels. Hinging forward at the waist, keeping that belly pulled in and low back firm. Feel free to reach back and feel that working. Okay, 15 seconds, hold and pulse. So you're grounded in your left heel, lifting with the right leg. In 5, 4, 3, 2, touchdowns right here, touch and down. 15 seconds. Last 10. 2, 1, bring it up. 15-second break, 50 more seconds of work, and then one more round of exercises, and going back to upper body. So I don't think we have any squats in the last round. 2, 1, squat, kick back left. Turn your left foot out, and bring that hand up. Feel that glute working, and feel that low back staying nice and firm. So if someone wanted to come and sit on your back, it wouldn't collapse. Stay up and pulse. Last 7 seconds. Feel that band working. You might need to hold on to it if it rolls up. 3, 2, last round of touchdowns. Here we go. You could be here. Okay? This is great. You don't even have to go low. You can just go side to side. Otherwise, jump together and jump apart, driving the knees out strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get one more in there. Okay. Last round. We are going to do lat pull downs. The way that works, the band is going to be above the head. You're going to pull down with the elbows side to side. Okay? You're going to hold on to it. If this is uncomfortable, you can come back to those rows, just bent over here like this, using the band, okay? Or you can use your weight, a hand weight, and just row. But we are gonna do both sides. So just remember which side you're on and alternate if you're doing a one-sided thing. Otherwise, band stays up. And remember, if you want a little bit less, let that holding arm kind of drift with you as you pull this other side down. But we're aiming to pull elbow down, side to side. That is our strength. For our cardio, oh man, that's just me, sorry. All right, we have a burpee. It's okay. We have a clap, jump clap up above. I don't know if I have enough clearance here. Down, back, here, jump and clap. Back, here, jump and clap. You can step, just like we did in warm up. Reach the arms up and down, step, 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 stop. Okay? You can add a push-up at the bottom if you want more out of your burpee. I'll see how I go here. We're gonna start with the band in 5 seconds. I do not like push-ups. 2, 1, you're gonna pull down to one side and pull down to the other. So remember, I don't know if you can see me, there we go. You're gonna lead with the elbow like you're trying to pull it back behind you, okay? Make sure it's comfortable on the shoulder, 15 seconds, 13. Try and keep that other arm straight, but remember it can drift a little if it needs to. Just be sure it's not putting strain on the shoulder. Last 3, 2, burpee time, here we go. Jump it back, forward, jump, clap, back, forward. Push up is here if you want it, all the way down, all the way up, jump, clap. Probably have time for about 5. Got 7 seconds. Bring it up, 4, 1 more, 2. Okay, so we'll do into a false sense of security, saying that we're moving to upper body. Then we slam do with the burpees. I'm sorry, 3 more sets, and we move on to core. 3, 2, grab that band, pull side to side, or you're right here, pulling side to side, or if you only have one weight, you're here, or last option, pull that band up, okay? Elbow up. Wherever you're comfortable. 13 seconds, 12. We have 5 seconds and we're moving back to the burpees. I know, I can't believe it's time for them already. 2, 1, here we go, burpee time. Clap at the top. 13 seconds. 2 more. Got 1 more burpee in there. Bring it down. All right, you guys, halfway through, we have 2 more rounds. I'm gonna move my weights. We're gonna start it in 3, 2, 1, lat pull downs. Here we go. Pull and pull. 25 seconds to go. Nice and slow. arms here. 15 seconds. You can slow down any of the cardio. You can lower your intensity of any of the strength. 3 seconds, 2, 1, burpees. I'm starting off with the modification. Squat down, step your feet back, squat up, clap, down, up if you want. You can even step it, drop to the knees, add a push-up, step, come up, get one more burpee in there. So the great thing about all of the options and modifications is no matter your fitness level, your hungover level, however you're feeling that day, recovering from an illness, any of it, you can do some or all of this workout. And let's go. Arms up. You just have to choose. Be gentle with yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself, especially if you're just starting out or again, recovering from illness, self-induced or otherwise. Give yourself some self-love here. The fact that you're showing up to work out means that if you just march in place for 10 minutes, you're doing something for your body, and that's amazing. 5 seconds. 3, 2, see if we can get 5 burpees in here. Let's go. 20 seconds of cardio. 1, 2, 10 seconds. 3, 4, 5 seconds. 1 more. You guys, that is the end of the workout. Now we have 4 minutes of abs. And then we get to stretch and get to be done. All right. That was a good calorie burner. For me, it's 230 calories in just under 30 minutes. That is a lot. And then for the rest of the day, your body's gonna keep burning those calories from the strength things that we did and from the cardio. All right, we are going to start with 4 exercises. That's all we're gonna do. We're gonna have elbows first, and we're gonna come into knee taps. Tap, tap, both of them together. If you want, you're here, and you're straightening one knee at a time. So you pick where you wanna be, okay? This can be hands for a little bit less. And you can just hold a modified plank, okay? Feel free to stay there and do that. You're still working your core, shoulders, abs, all of it. For the next one, we're gonna come into a high plank and tap that foot side to side. Oh shoot, forgot to mention, all of this can be done with a band. I'm sorry. High plank, foot tap, right here, okay? Then we're gonna roll over. We're gonna come into a hip lift to a leg drop. What's that one? Oh, hip lift to leg drop. Hip lift, leg drop. For the last one, dead bugs, band is up here. Reverse tabletop. Press your hands into your thighs, root your low back down, extend one leg at a time. Keep that other hand here on your band to keep it from rolling in because that's where we want it anyway. I'm gonna spin around so I don't run into the bench. We are gonna get started in 10 seconds. So those are our 4 exercises. We're gonna start with the elbow plank. Take your band above your knees, 2, 1, and go. Elbows are under shoulders, tap the knees. The band isn't doing much in this first one. It's just there to be there for the remainder of the exercises. All right, we have 15 seconds, so we're halfway through this. Remember, you can be right here. You can be right here, holding a plank. Otherwise, drop those knees together. 5, 4, 3, 2, come to a plank, walk up to the hands. You're here, and right into it. Step side to side. See how far you can get that foot up to the side, okay? You can be down on the opposite knee and doing the same thing. This can be done from a modified plank, stepping the feet side to side. We have 10 seconds. Last, 5, 4, hip lift to a drop in 3, 2, roll over, hip lift, drop the legs. You can bring your hands under your hips. You can leave your hands at your sides. You can bring your hands here behind your head. You can hold on to something behind you, a wall or a chair. We have my video cut off, So we're gonna start halfway through here and see if we can match this up. 10 more seconds of this. Last 7, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come into reverse tabletop. Press your low back down. Press your hands into your thighs. Left arm and left leg. Right arm and right leg. Extend. Continuing to press that low back down into the floor. We have a little bit of a break after the next 15 seconds. We have 7 seconds. Hang in there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Get one more in there. 1. And we'll take our 20-second break. All right, we're going to do all of that again. And then we're going to stretch. So we're going to start with that elbow plank. When you're ready, 10 seconds. Come to elbows. Remember, you can be on knees. Otherwise, 2, 1, we're going to drop the knees and come up. Drop the knees and come up. If you're on knees, straighten one leg at a time. Or just holding right here. Or just holding right here. Wherever you want to be, we've got 15 seconds left. This is our final round here. So past halfway, we've got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, hold that low plank, climb to the hands, wrists under shoulders, slide that foot as far to the outside as you can get it. Trying to keep your weight from shifting too far in the opposite direction. 15 seconds. That band is adding a little extra resistance. If you're not using the band, don't worry, it's still killing you. 5, 3, 2, roll to the back, hip flip to a drop. Right here, hip lift to a drop. Lift, drop. I'm gonna bring my hands behind my head, strictly because of my ponytail, but find what's comfortable for you. You can even pause, exhale at the top of that hip lift, and then drop it. Lift and drop. We have 10 seconds. Up and down. We have 3, 2, 1 more round of dead bugs. Reverse tabletop. Cap that back into the floor and extend one leg at a time. You'll notice that one hand is pressing into the thigh to keep that low back press down, and it's also keeping that band in place so we don't have a roll up incident. All right, we have 13 seconds. Because if you've done any of my other videos, you've seen the roll up incident. Last 5 seconds of the workout. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet in, get rid of that band. Feet outside the hips. Drop your knees to the right, gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, knees through center. Exhale, knees to the left, gaze over the right shoulder. Come back through center. We're going to roll to one side. Use your top arm to push you up to seated. Let's start by bringing our left shin parallel here to the top of the mat if you have one. Flex your left foot. Right knee is bent off to the side. Sit up tall and hinge. We're going to take a hurdler stretch. That was a tough workout today, but like I was saying earlier, if you do part of it, or if you do the most modifications you can do on every exercise, that's amazing. That's still an entire workout. Sit back and switch sides. Don't want to judge our bodies based on where they currently are because they're constantly improving the more work we put into them. And that's the great part about exercise, is watching the bodies improve and change. Come on up. One day at a time, one step at a time. The good thing about these workouts, right knee down, sole of the left foot, right arm lifted. The great thing about having these workouts is that you have the same thing to kind of compare to, and you can come back and redo them. Maybe you get a little bit further. Maybe next time you jump on the burpees. You know, it's the little things that only you know. Straighten that left leg and lean back. And that's the best part of working out, in my opinion, is watching the changes, seeing what you can do today that you couldn't do yesterday. Getting a little sappy here, but this is the good stuff. I don't want anyone to get discouraged starting where you are. I go to the gym and I'm discouraged seeing what other people can do. but I know my body, I know what I can do, and when I can do a little bit more, that's the best feeling. Come on up and grab a little foot, stretch your quad, stretch the other side. Hopefully that little wonky spot in the video didn't mess you up too much. I'm gonna sweep the arms up here and take a deep breath in and exhale. It was a great workout today. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you next time.